All righty, here we go. Ah, what's up, everybody in Knicks land? Welcome to Game 2 Watch Along here with me, Jonathan Macri, by myself at the moment. We'll have some more people coming down, I'm sure. Um, Hope everybody's doing well. Um, Interesting move that Porzingis is not starting. I think that obviously, should help the Knicks, but also they could Porzingis could not play another minute in this series, and they could lose, you know, 4 straight games. So it comes down to what are the Knicks doing? How are the Knicks playing? And you know, how many of those stretches of basketball that have unfortunately plagued them all season long, including in Game 1 versus Boston, can they avoid? Um, Things that I have my eye on tonight. I have my eye on a few things tonight. In no particular order. I am curious if there is any more of an effort to keep Karl-Anthony Towns out of switches. Obviously, they switched him liberally in Game 1. It led to foul trouble. Mommy's outside with the dog. She's outside. She'll be right back in, okay? This is thank you so much. She's got an orange Gatorade Zero. Very kind of my daughter. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I want to see if they try to avoid keeping or getting Cat involved in switches because of the foul trouble issue and because how good was he in those switches? I don't know. As always, looking to see if how they're trying to get Cat involved in the offense. Are they trying to get Cat involved in the offense? All that good stuff. Um, Keeping an eye on the offensive or on Boston offensive rebounds. Thought that really hurt the Knicks. Can they just settle down with the turnovers? That I thought the early turnovers were a big reason why they were not ahead more early on, despite the Boston missing. And then the last like the first 6 minutes of the third quarter, I thought their offense was stuck in mud or not very good, mostly because Towns was just bad. But they also had a stretch there in over the last 6, 7 minutes of the third quarter, or the second quarter, where the offense was also not very good, and they were just off. And I wonder if, I mean, Towns was not in the game. Obviously, they were doing the hack and Mitch thing. It's just they were just very off. I want to see if they could avoid those stretches or how long they could avoid those stretches where they're just not playing like a very good team. But good news is that 4 of the 5 guys we're looking at on the screen, I thought had good to very good game ones. And then you got pretty good performances off the bench from a couple guys. So, but then again, the fact that 6 of your 7 players had at least good and some had very good games, and you won by 3 on a night when the other team shot 25% from deep. I think one speaks to the importance of Karl-Anthony Towns and how much him playing well on both ends means to this team, and two, it speaks to just the very unique and very significant challenges that the Boston Celtics present. So, yeah, enough about me. Yeah, and good job, a good call, David Crockett. I agree. Cat can help himself on the boards 100%. All right, I'm gonna start recording this baby. All right, what are we doing on the first possession? Always an interesting thing to look at. Okay, so that's the matchup that you knew you were going to get. And now we're looking to see if Hart can play make. And he was looking for a cutter, didn't find a cutter, and OG bails them out. Okay. Okay, this is another pressure point in the series. You know, Jayla and Benji wrote about this in the grade book. Can Jalen Brunson hold up when Drew Holiday tries to play bully ball? Obviously, he didn't right there. And I thought that was, again, very interesting that was the first play out of the gate. Okay, now, all right, that was a good look. I mean, obviously, anytime there's a contest of any kind around the rim, it doesn't seem like he does a great job. But I also thought there was a pass back there to. No, Cat, you got to go up strong for that board. Again, that's 2 offensive rebounds in the same possession. That's discouraging. I need Karl-Anthony Towns to be better on the boards. I need Mikal Bridges to be cleaner with his dribble. This is like all the stuff. Are they taking that away then? So they're going to take that away. Well, that's annoying. Okay. I mean, again, it's not a bad shot, but not necessarily the best shot either. But not a lot to love about what you're seeing early from the Knicks, which, again, give Boston credit. Okay, it's a little outside his comfort zone. That's the defender kind of closer up in his airspace than he ideally wants, which is, again, part of the issue that he's not able to. Okay, there it is. Can we finish a play? Can we get points on the board? Oh, God. My God, they're getting so fortunate. Gotten good opportunities here. Okay, he's not biting. He's not biting. So what are you going to do? Okay, there's something. 5 and early foul. Okay, you got bailed out a little bit there. Now someone falls asleep. This is the start you needed if you wanted to try to make this a game in game 2, and it's not the start you wanted from your own perspective. Again, that's the fact that they're settling for that already, and that's the offensive possession. 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes out of the gate, where you already feel like, hey, this is what we have to resort to because we can't get anything better going. Is just a bad. It's just a bad sign, especially since you went down to Towns in the post and you drew a foul. Oh, I don't think that's a clear path foul. Come on. Ugh.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
what's going on?
What is up?
Nothing good. I don't. Where do I start? Knicks have had. I mean, Knicks have certainly had opportunities.
And that 3 is about to get taken off the board.
Yes, the 3 is about to get taken off the board. I mean, it was a bailout 3 to begin with, so it's not like, you know. but like they've had a couple good opportunities around the rim or at least in the painted area and haven't been able to come up with anything. Towns, we got one instance where he saw the ball in the close to the rim and drew a foul and then immediately put up a corner three after that missed. Couple of tough shots from Brunson that didn't seem like, the sorts of shots that you want right out of the gate. You'd like to think you could get something better going. And you've gotten a lot of Boston misses, and you haven't been able to take advantage of anything. And you're going to get the clear path here.
Well, that's great.
I'm certainly not expecting a win tonight. But
less about expectations. I want them to play well. I don't want to get blown out in game 2. I want this to be a series.
Yeah, or even again, are you getting blown out under an avalanche of Celtic threes? That's like, okay, switching it, okay, and then, okay, good. That's encouraging to see. All right, now how are you generating efficient offense? What are you doing? So who's coming in? Okay.
Man.
All right, so we have Cat on holiday, and now here's the switch. Okay, trying to get him to foul, and then kick to the corner with the help, and then there's another offensive rebound. I don't think do the Knicks have one offensive rebound yet? I don't think they do. If they do, I've already forgotten it. Okay, there's the double.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm happy to see the ball go through the hoop. It was interesting that he didn't go to try to pass that out when the double came. There's a okay.
There you go, Cat.
All right.
There's your offensive.
I like that shot from Brunson for whatever it's worth. But that was, Hart was really, you could see it probably more there than some other possessions. Hart really clogging things. All right. So there is clearly more of an effort to get inside the paint, as Reggie just said, and get these one-on-one opportunities a little bit closer to the basket. Which, hey, if that's, that is in a sense a win. If that is what you are getting the Boston Celtics to do, and then avoiding what they want to do, which is obviously get you in the machine, you have to hold up. Obviously, didn't hold up there, but overall, I don't. I'm curious which way this goes. I think it can go in either direction. Did you also take a pregame nap?
Yep, that's why I'm here a little late.
You
reset.
got here.
Celtics 11, Knicks 4. Knicks 2 of 10 from the field so far. And as John mentioned, the Celtics, despite being 5 of 14 and 0 of 4 from 3, have 4 offensive rebounds. 6 rebounds already for Jason Tatum.
Jesus. Yeah, so again, the defense, look, there have been some good, again, some more good looks from deep that have missed. Some decent, some better than decent, some maybe one or two worse than decent, but again, how are you generating efficient offense against this team? You've had one really difficult Towns make and then a Towns putback. That's it.
PJ on the YouTube chat. I'm dumb, and can someone explain the points coming off the board? So you're allowed to review, PJ. The referees are allowed to review if a buzzer beater, in particular, end of shot clock shot was off in time. They don't stop the game then and there to do so. They tell the scores table, hey, next time out, we'll review that. Next stoppage of play, we'll review that. And that OG Anunoby 3 came off the board because when they went to go look at the clear path, they had that other one already reserved to look at. So they took that off the board. A little 5-point swing there, too. So
Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, Andrew?
I'm good. I have no I have no reservations about wanting this win. I also recognize they did what they needed to do in getting the split, but yeah, I'm hoping that this isn't a blowout. Is more than anything. Don't let the Celtics get momentum. Let this actually be a series that I think they can win on Saturday.
It's funny, like, obviously there was all the talk about the threes that Boston missed and how much of it had to do with the Knicks defense, how much didn't have to do with the Knicks defense. As usual, I think the truth lies somewhere in between. But my fears ahead of this, my biggest fears ahead of the series was not about the defense. It was about the offense, and I think that's the biggest thing that I feel like I need to see something more tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's looked awful so far.
Yeah. I mean, really, game one, you had guys with a pretty quick trigger from deep.
There you go.
That was all right. Now early
There
offense, and there we go.
There you go.
And those are the shots that were falling in game one. That's like early offense.
Well, in the second half,
and obviously he was automatic in game one almost. All right. Well, this might be their strategy, and now if you're the Knicks, I don't think you could send help. I think you just have to live with that.
Cornette, and Pritchard in. You're eventually going to have to hit shots, guys. Yeah, they're not
that's a shot
that they normally hit.
Yeah, that's a good look. Okay, now here's the barrage.
Are we
down already now?
A 3, John. It's a 3.
No, but you're down by a dozen.
Yeah, but not the barrage of threes you talked about. Jeez. All right, they do. The Celtics do seem a bit on a mission tonight. Oh, here's the barrage. If this goes in,
no, you haven't even gotten it yet.
OG.
So again, like why not
Richard on you, man?
And then
Mikal.
it says all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
So OG not going up.
Offensive foul. Good job, Jalen.
So OG not going up, and Mikal Bridges missing at the rim.
Yeah, Ben, they can't buy a bucket right now. A lot of bad offense, both process and lack of movement.
But that last possession spoke about, like, that's just like the OG not going up was weird. And I wonder if it's in his head that he has, from a standstill position, has just not converted a lot of those.
Oof.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Now we know why Jalen doesn't throw him lobs.
Yeah, it's never really been.
He's bad at it.
Yeah. It's a skill to throw, and RJ was really good at it. That's the other thing.
Literally about to say that was RJ's best skill, honestly, other than driving.
That's what made that pick and roll combination so deadly.
All right, Josh Hart.
Of course. Like, I'll do it myself.
Mm.
The funny thing is, like, his threes, like that. It's become now less about like, hey, we have to show
All
the
right,
Celtics that
make it
we're
count.
like that we have to guard. They have to guard that. And it's more just like they need the freaking points.
There you go.
All right, that's a little
Look.
offense, but again, that's early offense. That's not picking up your dribble. It's continuing to maintain the pressure without resetting.
It's also a pass to Mitchell Robinson that
he caught. Yeah,
it
was a good pass.
It was a good pass, but he actually caught it. I'll take it. All right, make this count. Come on. Eesh. Yikes.
He's really good. It's rough. Man, they have gotten opportunities.
They called a
how
foul. Jeez.
On who?
On Bridges. That's a rough call. Falling out of bounds.
I'm just shocked they're not down by 20. They, by all rights, they should be down by 20, given some of the shots that the Celtics have missed at the rim. This, to me, feels like they've gotten extremely lucky.
19-9 to start the game. Knicks 4 of 18 from the field. Celtics 8 from 22 from the field. Only 2 of 7 from 3 again for the Celtics. So I guess that means they're 17 of 67 from 3. The biggest discrepancy so far, because the Knicks are 1 of 4 from 3, but they're 3 of 14 from 2-point range. Whereas the Celtics are 6 of 15 with 4 extra possessions on the board, 6-2 in offensive rebound.
You cannot give this team extra shots. You just can't do it. 3 turnovers, 6 offensive rebounds allowed.
Ray loves
way too many.
Ray, I like your name. I don't know if I ever noticed that that's your name when you chime in here, but well done. Hi, Rich. Hi, Jay Leary. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Ben. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Dirty. Hi, David. Hello, chat, watching live with us on playback. Yes, Juan Soto today, Kevin. And that's the last baseball we will mention today. He looked really good today, though.
It's just incredible to me that they get off, that they could have these stretches where it looks like the offense cannot. I want to give the Celtics credit, the Celtics defense credit. Obviously, they're doing a lot of good things, and they make it's not even to say that they just put so much pressure on you, and they make it very, very, very difficult for you to find advantages. And because they make it so difficult for you to find advantages, I think it puts the pressure on you to maybe try to be a little bit too perfect, or to try to make the extra pass where you might not otherwise make the extra pass. Or to like dribble into areas you might not normally dribble into because the help is there. And then you get this stuff and you see it. And even so, this is where it comes back to like maintaining your composure and just not leaving easy points on the board. And some of that is missing shots that you normally make, which the Knicks have certainly done already tonight. But also just like, again, not like OG not going up at the rim there. And that was annoying. Can't convert the lob to Mitch. It's very poor execution. Very poor execution.
Jessica with the playback super chat. John, the hard part about any rope-a-dope strategy is that you have to get beat.
The shit beat out of you first before striking. Not the most fun to watch. Yes.
Got it.
Thanks, Jessica. Well, maybe this is the rope. I don't know if this is the rope-a-dope part, but they're certainly getting the skip beat out of them. All right, there he is. Your life probably is about to get a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's a perfectly fine switch. There's no need to help. There's no need
There you
whatsoever to help.
go.
What happened?
Shot clock violation.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice. I obviously needed the Kristaps.
All right, what are you running? What is this?
I mean, it's an offensive possession where you're trying to run something with your three worst ball handlers on the floor. Those are the three guys. There's another.
Holiday gets to the.
It's just everything that I didn't want to see tonight. We're seeing. It's all the shit that I laid out. It's offensive rebounds. It's smart offense. Like, or lack thereof, at least. Take it.
What up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
I see. Oh, okay.
There you go, Mitch. Okay,
There we
there you
go.
go. Good
Yep.
find, Josh.
Yep.
Mm.
There we go.
And yet Hey, all right.
What is up with Porzingis, man? That's where Cornet, like, he knows foul right away on the Mitch rebound, and KP just backs off.
Switch it? Okay. Well, no, if you're going to switch, then switch.
You got to stay with that, JB.
I don't see, again, that's one of those instances where JB looked indecisive about whether or not he was going to switch it or not, which happens a little bit too much. Okay, you bringing someone into the action? All right, you're bringing Mitch into the action. Are they okay? You got the switch. Now what are you going to do with it?
That's a move.
Wow, what a move.
That's a brilliant move.
All right. Keep it at 11, and that's a win.
There
you go, dude. Oh, they had one to give?
Yeah, that's how to give? Okay.
They had one to give. All right, good.
Sure, shit. Hope they had one to give.
What's up, Zach?
Yeah, I mean I think the reality right now is that Horford is. I mean, Porzingis is just more of a target for Brunson with how he's moving or not moving.
Oh, come on!
Do that, LG.
Lucky.
Man, did they get lucky?
All right.
They should be down by 20.
That should have been like a 33-11 quarter or a 33-13 quarter instead of 24.
Oh, yeah.
End of one, 24-13 Celtics lead.
Can someone explain to me why we had 13 points?
A lot of bad offensive process, Sean. There's some looks that they missed for sure, but a lot of bad offensive process. Didn't really see them run much either. Like most of their points came in transition or just put backs. Like Cat's, both of his points were like a weird shot. What that was contested and then a putback. Mitch's 2 points, two of his points were a putback. Yeah, just weird offensive start to the game for the Knicks.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any cohesive plan in the half court for generating an efficient shot.
Yeah,
like yesterday or Monday, it feels like yesterday. Monday, there was just I think they did a really great job of either turning defense into offense or getting into early offense. Early offense is always going to be a key for them. If obviously you can't directly, you can't get out in transition with defensive offense. And then like they also, I think, did create some. I mean, Brunson eventually started creating some advantages, which led to some stuff. I think there was good movement, more good movement in game one. I did not sense that there was a ton of like off ball movement in that first quarter.
All right. Well, I have bad news and good news. The bad news is I forgot to bet Knicks money line, which was plus 400. But the good news is now that it's plus 850.
Yeah, and
Oh, there you
light
go.
that on fire that way.
And like you said, down 11 is not insurmountable.
No, it's not. Super chat from Jason Kirsch. Walking ball up slow in first quarter never turns out well.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the hell was I going to look up? Yeah, what's the stat that I want to look at?
So you'll take plus
Hold on
850.
here.
Shout out to Fanatic Sportsbook. I will take Knicks plus 15.5 and parlay it with Jalen Brunson plus 25 plus points at plus 160, which is with a profit boost, gets me to plus 287. I'll take it.
So both teams are 3 for 6 in the restricted area, but Boston's misses in the restricted area have been, I think they just missed bunnies. And what did Boston go from 3? 3 of 10 from threes, and I think there's been a lot of good looks there. What does Carl have to say now? Oh, okay. That's one way to do it.
Double bigs with Bridges. And Payne is out there. Okay.
Oh!
What?
I bet Soto home run today to hit.
I hit 2. There you go. Ooh, right off the rim.
Oh, God.
Eesh, yikes.
So where was the breakdown? I mean, you're switching everything.
Mm. All right, so we're on Cat in the post against Horford. Porzingis in help.
That's a foul. There we go.
There you go.
That's on Deuce.
Yep. We'll
That's
watch
all.
him.
That's all Deuce. It's all Deuce. Yeah, he's been.
I knocked this down. All right.
All right.
Down 10. Already cutting into the lead. Jeez, Porzingis. He's just flat out hurting them more than helping them right now, man.
Jeff's conspiracy theory is that he has COVID. He's like, what's this?
I mean, it's as good an explanation as the low energy as anything.
Yeah.
There you go,
There
Cat.
we go.
Get big.
And
There
one.
you go. And 1.
Okay.
I love that they're featuring this. I love that they're featuring this.
Love them. Some good Dominican crime.
De lo mío.
Oh, he has 3 fouls?
Yeah.
Have a seat.
That's 2
Al
in
does?
yeah, 2 in the last 2
Oh,
possessions.
that's actually very significant.
It is.
Yes. Luke Cornett time.
Then it's a Luke Cornett time. It's forced to play Porzingis time. And he hit the free throw.
So can we say Cat's getting going?
6 straight points. I'd hope so.
Gio.
There we. Yikes.
Oof. That's
ball.
oof.
Okay.
Again, they're giving you the door's open, guys. It's like they're missing good looks.
Porzingis helping. So now that he's getting the ball further out. There you
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
That was really smart because he obviously was playing the fact that the foul situation.
So what we need is to not have a stoppage.
There you
Get
go.
the rebound.
There you go.
Give it to him again. Give it to him again. Oh, okay, that better go in.
Cam.
You motherfucker. Cameron.
Okay.
That's just like...
You got me agreeing with Reggie Miller here, Cam. No need for that.
Cam knew my betting and sweating pick.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch.
Jump ball.
All righty, Mitch Robinson.
Energy.
Well done. Nick Head with a super chat. This is Knicks basketball. We are just giving the Celtics a bit of hope. Here we come. Let's go Knicks. So that's what Nick Head is saying, is that the Knicks were just the rope-a-dope, as Jessica mentioned.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you for the super chat, Nick Head. And thank you for everybody watching with us on YouTube as well.
Ball didn't change. Ball didn't change possession.
Ball did not change hands. Reggie Miller's on fire tonight.
I mean, he was right about campaign. That was a ridiculous shot.
They're saying this is possession, is what they're saying. Yeah, okay. That's actually, if they're wanting to say, I understand if they actually call that possession, because Mitch does try to throw.
Well, how about this? How about win the?
Yeah. Oh well, so it's their possession now. Ah, yikes. Okay, no.
Okay, it was much ado about nothing.
There you go. Find him.
Okay, bring him in. Whoa. Yes, absolutely. That is an NBA foul. Force the issue.
As opposed to an NCAA foul.
I'm glad I don't see those anymore.
Yeah. Sean, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm moving.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you because we can hear you moving. So.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. We love you. Here we go. All right, hit these, and then he's got to go sit down. I'm actually surprised he's that high, Reggie.
Well, he was really high. He hit a lot of his free throws after he came back from injury this year. I don't know that.
And there goes Mitch.
Oh wait, that didn't send him to the line.
No, so they were about to get him out. I guess maybe that was a foul just to get him out the game. I mean, that's very early to do that, guys.
So,
now you get Josh Hart back in the game. Ooh, damn, good process. Just final.
No, so it's campaign fell down, and Cat has to be better there on the glass. You have to be better at boxing out there. I don't know. Was he late getting back? I want to see that again, actually.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Josh, just shoot the ball.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a shot that was such an automatic shot for Josh Hart for the first 2-3 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's not attempting that, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a significant problem. Man, they've missed so many good looks. It's incredible.
Ooh. Let's say don't foul.
That was not good defense.
All
Okay,
right.
there we go. Oh, they're picking on him. Okay, and then there's the help, and then you drew. Did you draw the turnover? No, you did not.
Not yet.
Don't stay home. Stay at home, Cam.
There you go.
Stay at
Ooh.
home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's. Oh, Knicks ball.
ball.
Okay, good.
Ball.
I'll take
Stay
it.
at home. Stay at home.
Celtics are just not. They're not. Celtics are not playing well. They're not executing well. Okay, get him the ball. Get him the ball. Back. Where's the open man?
Wow. Cat was going for a call there, but I thought there should have been.
He needs to pass that ball. He has to pass that ball. If you the whole point is to bring two to the ball.
All right.
If you bring two to the ball,
Knicks
make
have,
the pass. Trust
Knicks
your
have-
teammates.
Knicks have cut into the lead, 30-23 so far in this game. We take a timeout. A 10-6 start to the second quarter. In the second quarter, the Knicks telling stats. Nothing in particular.
No, I mean Cat got going, but
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, there's that stat. Karl-Anthony.
Then Campaign took that shot and that was
He took a wild three, yes. Cat has 12.6
and also
rebounds so far to start this game.
who is?
Cat has 12.6 rebounds to start this game.
– Yeah, outside of Cat, the rest of the Knicks are 4 of 21 from the field. It's Ian Begley, and Mitchell Robinson has 4 of those points on dunks.
I was gonna say the Knick point distribution, like Brunson, Anunoby, and Bridges combined for 2 points so far.
Yeah, and yet I still wanted Cat to pass the ball there.
Mm-hmm. Who's this? Oh, Hero.
I mean, Bridges being 0 for 5 now, that's not great. Yeah, but Brunson, I would say, so he's 1 of 6. There were a few good looks in there, for sure. Bridges 0 of 5. There were, I thought, definitely a few good looks in there. And then OG only 2 shots.
And there were looks he passed up.
Yeah, which is the bigger issue.
That campaign 3, the more more time that goes by, I'm like, wait, what are we doing?
It was just unnecessary.
Like 8 straight points from Cat by pure domination, and he's just like, all right, my time.
Well, so yes. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with any of that.
But tell us why we're wrong. Go ahead.
You're not wrong. I get what he's thinking. He's thinking like every time we get into the half court against this team, it's tough sledding. Now, I understand that wasn't true the previous bunch of possessions because Cat has been having his way. But just in general, early offense is often the best offense. It was a deep three, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
contested too, not like a transition open.
It did not feel wide open to me.
Call it a bad shot, and
it was a bad shot.
That's all we have to say. And
Busy he needs to play.
Is here to tell us we should have been playing like this all season because he knows better than all of us. So,
who?
Busy. Hi, Busy. How are you?
Okay, he made the pass.
Brunson back in. In and out. Damn.
I mean, another offensive rebound. They're bully bowling.
Yeah, they're working their way downhill.
Can you go up strong?
There you go, Cat. Way to be there.
Yes, way to be there.
Kobe assist.
They're happy to give him that anytime he wants it. How, guys? Was that on Cat or was that on Mikal? Too easy.
Yikes.
Way too easy. Way too easy.
That's mostly on Brunson.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Let him get downhill. Yeah. Cat has no choice but to come help. There you go.
Okay, that's a sight for sore eyes.
See one go down, JB.
Yeah, you don't have to switch this yet. You don't have to switch this. Oh, well, you did. Okay. Okay.
Eesh.
Jesus.
Man, they're missing at least. Oh, come on.
Oh, my God.
OG.
Just absolute. And the fucking offensive rebound. Come on, guys.
Oh, guys.
Just atrocious.
Self-inflicted.
Atrocious. Absolutely fucking atrocious. Consecutive possessions, unnecessary backcourt turnovers.
All right.
Great. But you can't give this team chances. This is mental fortitude. This is what we all talk about. Come the fuck on. It's game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So that's not okay, great. Brown makes a tough shot over you. You're there. Not great defense, but that shit's going to happen against Boston. That stuff's going to happen against Boston. You got to account for the fact that stuff's going to happen against Boston because Boston's fucking ridiculously talented. That's all the more reason why the other stuff can't happen. And yet we're going to hear about, Boston going into the paint, Boston making it a point to bring the pressure to New York and bring the shots closer to the rim, and that's why they won this game. No, it's not why they going to win the game. It's because of the nonsense.
Yikes.
Man, they are not themselves. This guy cannot hit an outside shot. At some point, he might wake up. But you got Porzingis not a factor. You got Brown half a factor.
Yikes. Guys.
It's just like that's all that's completely on Jalen Brunson. Where's he throwing the ball to?
Oh. They said he got hit in the eye?
Yeah, fine. Call a foul. It's a foul.
All right. Oh, Brunson got poked in the eye.
Oh, okay. Well,
White's got 3 free throws anyway. Oh, man. Celtics with 10 points off of turnovers, where the Knicks only have 5. Second chance points. Celtics 12, Knicks 6.
can you look up what's the juice on Celtics winning by 30 or more?
Sure, hold on.
Serious. I might as well make some money tonight.
Celtics live adjusted spread, according to our friends at Fanatic Sportsbook. Doesn't go up that high, it looks like.
Oh, they should. Let's get
For them to win by 20 right now.
I already bet that.
Oh, well, it's plus 170.
Oh, see, I got it at plus 280 when the Knicks made their little run. I was smart.
Right. Good job, John.
Listen, I know what I know my basketball team. Team ain't got it tonight.
And
there you go.
16.
Get trivia ready. Oof, man. So the tough part about this game now is like it's going to be tough to separate out how much of this is them failing to hit the play better button versus how much of this is the Celtics kind of pressuring them into looking like a team that doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. You know? And then where's the overlap in that Venn diagram? Because early on, again, they just couldn't get anything going. But then they did. I mean, like the little town spurt, like that was real. Like they started moving a little bit better off the ball and getting some decent shots, and like the threes have been mostly good. You know, what are they from 3? They probably what do they have 2 or 3 threes?
The Knicks or the Celtics? The Knicks are 2 for 11. The Celtics are 5 for 20.
I love that fucking song.
Yeah,
I mean, they should be. I would say conservatively, the Celtics right now should be up by 20. What is it, 16?
Yeah.
So give them another at least 2 threes that they missed, and probably another couple of shots at the basket. So that I think they should probably be up by. They should be up by more than 25 points.
They should be. I was about to say they should be up by 25.
Yeah, I think 25 sounds right. You want to give the Knicks a benefit of the doubt for a couple of baskets that they've missed, should have gone down. The ratio of quality looks that the Celtics missed versus the number of quality looks that the Knicks missed is not close to a 1-to-1 ratio. It is probably closer to, it's somewhere between 3-to-1 and 2-to-1, and probably a lot closer to 3-to-1. But look, they're also playing like shit. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it was lost for the series.
It's the thing I didn't want. I didn't want them to look this bad tonight. I was hoping they'd look a little better than game one, and it wasn't just a furious comeback.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to say that they look rattled, but they look unprepared. They just look. I mean, they're just sloppy. I mean, I don't know what else you say. They're playing sloppy, and they're playing without attention to detail. They're not playing with the necessary level of aggressiveness.
So they're playing like the
Knicks. What did I miss? Yeah,
so they're having an unserious stretch. Yes.
Yeah, it's unserious.
Yeah, this is what they do. They've done this all year.
Yeah, except when you do it against the Charlotte Hornets in November, you can come back and win the game.
John, they've done this against the Charlotte Hornets, the Boston Celtics, the Cleveland Cavaliers. They do it to everybody.
Yes.
Like, this is who they are.
I know. We know. So, look, I said after game one, the reason I was so happy after game one is like, all right, great. We should be able to get back to game five, get back in this building, game five, 2-2. Just get me back 2-2. Now, obviously, they're going to have an opportunity to. Well, look, this game's not over yet. They can still win this game.
Yes.
We may not get to game five. Maybe they'll sweep the Celtics. Who the fuck knows? But given what we see from this team, it's like, as you said.
So they are. When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
And like you said, they are playing with their heads up the rear end, and they're still down only 14.
But like, we're going to hear all about shots like that, shots that Jaylen Brown just missed, where it's like, okay, they're taking it to the Knicks defense. Like, whatever the percentage on those shots ends up being, you live with all of it.
Yes.
You want to go down, Mikal. Oh, good look.
It's a great look. And
that's good look.
That's good offense.
That's good offense.
What do you know? What do you know? It's Josh Hart moving into space because they're ignoring him, which is how they came by a lot of points early in the year.
That's a good contest by Bridges.
So at least Josh Hart went hard for that rebound. Like, that's the first offensive rebound that I can't really get mad at.
Busy makes a good point with the playback super chat. I was thinking the same thing earlier. Indy looked like garbage last night for the first half.
Yeah, except
I was going to say the difference is this Celtics team is down 2 starters. There we go.
Okay.
Just like down 10.
Got life.
Except Indy looking like garbage. How many points did they have at the half last night?
I'll tell you.
I know they were down.
I know they were down a bunch, but like
down
11,
right?
They had 50 at half.
Was it 61 to 50 at halftime?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their version of unserious comes purely on defense, where I actually think it's funny for all the problems they've had this year. Like, look, the defense tonight has not been perfect by any stretch. Don't get me wrong, but like, that's the least of my concerns personally. Oh, that can't happen. That can't happen. That cannot happen. If you're Mikal Bridges, you cannot get big boyed by Drew Holiday.
30.
Yeah, it's kind of like Drew definitely initiated with the hook, but they're not going to get that.
That's just what we've seen all year with Bridges. Unfortunately, is in one-on-one he can get physical, out physicaled in the post. A lot of weight room points.
You seem a lot more bothered by tonight than me.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
Got him.
They won game one.
Bang. There you go.
Bang.
All right.
All right, keep this at 10.
Is Boston's not in the bonus yet? Or how many whoa.
There you go, OG. There you go, OG.
Did he touch that?
OG did, yes.
I guess he touched it. Okay.
I seem more bothered. That's funny, John.
You're making the little noises.
John, you've complained the entire half. Now there's been nothing.
That's not being bothered.
There's nothing like to praise about, but I've just been watching, and there you go, OG. All right, get this under 10.
Yeah. They did a great job closing off that window to Hart.
Yeah, the Celtics.
Fantastic job by Boston's defense.
That's almost a
Run a play.
Yeah.
All right, that's a play.
That's the play. That's a good play to run.
Find your teammate. There you go,
pass.
There you go.
What a pass. Great pass. That's the best freaking possession they've had all goddamn half.
You're welcome, Busy. I won't talk about baseball either. All right, down 8. One stop, fellas. One stop.
Oh, can you get one stop?
Of
course not. Was it on the...
Nah, they're going to give him
Any
2.
chance it was on the floor?
No.
No, I knew what
Josh
you were
Hart.
referencing, Busy. I knew what you were referencing. I'm just saying I will also refrain from talking baseball. So it's on Josh or was on Jalen?
Is anyone in foul trouble?
I think that might be 3 on Josh.
Let
me look at the stats.
Hope everyone has
no one has 2. Yeah, you're right, Sean. I mean, look, them being down 10 and a half where they didn't really play all that well. What?
Oh, here we go. No.
They should be. They should be counting their freaking lucky stars.
Yeah, if they can
Absolutely.
be down 10, they scored 41 points. Brunson has 7 total.
Yeah.
And then Anunoby and Bridges combined have 5.
Lemon booty.
All right, down 9. All right, get a shot off. Get a shot off. Carl. Oh,
hey, listen, he got it off. Didn't he get it off?
Yeah, he got it off.
Got it off.
Yeah, hit the freaking backboard. All right. I'll let you guys talk about the half on here. I'm going to go over to the Zoom for all my Knicks Film School newsletter peeps.
Sounds good. Hi, Sean. How are you?
Hello. Good.
Halftime, 50-41. Knicks trail by 9. Didn't play all that well, but my goodness, could that have been so much worse? Stats that stick out. I'll do one, then you do one. Stats that stick out. The Knicks. Boston's taken 29 2-pointers tonight to the Knicks 31. Like it's even on 2-pointers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna take more threes than them. They're 5 of 21 from 3. The Celtics are,
yeah.
But yeah, that's the first thing that stands out is that they're making an effort to take 2-pointers tonight rather than it so far outweigh the 3-pointers to 2s. So that's my first one that stands out.
So I mean, mine was gonna be like the 5 of 20 from 3 because I had to hear for 48 hours about how the Celtics will never shoot this bad again, and here we are. It's kept us in the game, but and again, as we said earlier, like the defense is designed for them to take these step back, pull up, semi-contested shots. When John comes back, I'll ask him. But did you see the Tim Legler rant after game 1?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like I watched that game. There's no way you're gonna tell me there was 56 open threes, uncontested threes in that game.
Yeah, he saw Benji pointed it out. Benji shared it too, on social. The Legler rant, but yeah, the Adam Mares and Tim Legler all NBA show for All City. That was a good rant. Believe me, that was a good rant.
It was a good rant. But he was spot on.
9 offensive rebounds for the Celtics. 15. There's your game right there, actually. 15-6 second chance points so far. So there you go. Points off turnovers. Man, I'm trying to figure out the margin where the Knicks have it that has allowed them to only be down 9 because they're being outscored by 10. They're being scored in fast break points 6-2, second chance points 15-6, bench points 7-4, points off turnovers 13-7. Yeah, this has been bad. OG team with a super chat. Play DeLon over Cam. I fucking beg. Well, I still can't believe that 3 that Campaign took.
Me neither.
You know, there's a lot of Leroy Jenkins in him at times where things are going according to a plan, and he just decides to push his own number, like to push his own button. Next. What?
I'm looking at trivia, and I have it's absolute. I'll tell you in a second. This is absolutely hilarious.
Sam L. Do you remember how Embiid was officiated last year? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah. I would too if it wasn't so selective. Okay, I'll let you fight that out with John. It's I'm here to watch the Knicks game. They're up 1-0. I don't like the way they played, but yeah,
all right.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Okay, so I have a trivia question.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer off the top of my head, but so the Pacers are up 0-2 on the Cavs.
2-0.
Yeah, we're up 2-0 on the Cavs.
I say the number first.
You're up 2-0 on the Cavs, win their first 2 games in a row. Who was the last team to win their first 2 road playoff games and lose the series?
Would that be the 2000? Hold on, let me think of the year. The team that comes to mind is the Houston Rockets that were up 2-0 and the Dallas Mavericks. I'm trying to remember the year. Is it the Houston Rockets?
It is not the Houston Rockets.
Oh, so something happened after that. Oh, it's the Chicago Bulls. It's the Chicago Bulls. They came back against they were up 2-0 on the Celtics, the Isaiah Thomas year.
It's happened after that.
So it's happened after that. Was there a bubble year that I'm missing?
You're asking for too much. You're asking for too much here, sir.
Is it recent, like last year?
You're asking for entirely too much information.
So
It happened this century.
I just said 2 series that happened this century. Did it happen this decade?
No.
Okay. So it happened last decade.
Yes.
Came back from down 2-0 in a series. The Heat almost lost their series, so they won the first road games. They almost blew the 3 lead.
Okay. So the team I'm thinking about. Okay. Everything that you said. What you said? The Rockets.
Yeah, the team Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming, that team.
Oh no!
They were up 2-0. That's the one that I thought of. So it's more recent than that. Got it.
Yes. Oh, let me check the chat.
I'm ignoring the chat.
Guys, they won the first 2 on the road. That's the key. The road. because Busy said Utah, and I know what he's thinking about. I think he's thinking about the Clipper series where they won the first two, and then Terrence Mann killed them.
So the what's it called? Again, the Timberwolves almost were that team last year.
They won the first two on the road?
Yeah, and then the Nuggets won the next two on the road, and then they won game 3.
That's right.
Armand,
you're incorrect, by the way.
CLB on YouTube is saying Thunder Warriors 2016. Baruch is saying Suns Bucks. Unfortunately, that finals. The Suns did win the first 2 games and lost the series, but that was in Phoenix for both of those games.
Yes.
So what we're looking for is won the first 2 on the road
and lost the series.
Lost the first 2.
Won
the first 2 on the road and lost the series.
Lost the series, yes.
PJ saying Cavs. I don't remember the Cavs series that would have happened in. I'm pulling up the NBA standings so I can look through teams.
Yes, perfectly fine. And I'm looking at the YouTube chat now also.
Okay. Pacers didn't do it. The Celtics? No. It's not the Chicago Bulls?
No. Brandon, the question is, who was the last NBA team to win their first 2 road playoff games, win the first 2 playoff games on the road and lose the series? Bucks against Raptors. No, the Bucks are at home. The Bucks are at home. Brandon says Pistons. I need a year. Because I don't remember a Pistons game. Like, Armand says Clippers. No. But when I tell you guys, you're going to be like, oh!
It's not a bubble year? It's not a 2020 year. A 2020.
It's not in the bubble. It's not in the bubble.
I remember there was a series
you can't be on the road in the bubble.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, technically, there was that Clippers, not Clippers. There was that Celtics Clippers Raptors series, that Celtics Raptors series that went 7, and the Celtics were the only home team to win a game that series, and it was Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Rockets, I'm messing up. Is it the Rockets? I'm assuming there's a Rockets series in there. I just can't think of it. Won the first 2 games, lost the series. Won the first 2 games on the road, lost the series.
Brandon, you are incorrect. Back to the YouTube chat. PJ says Warriors versus Cavs. No.
Warriors were at home for those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz says the Nets in 21. No, they won. They were at home.
They were at home for those 2 games. The 93 Knicks were at home for those 2 games.
They were at home. The Knicks were at home.
The LeBron versus Pistons were at home for those 2 games.
The Pistons are at home.
Heat versus Celtics is close, but
Heat
won Game 7.
Yes.
Clippers a few years back. I'm trying to think of the Clippers series you're talking about. Is it the Clippers? I don't remember a Clippers series that would have happened in.
It's not the Clippers.
Okay. This is a great trivia question.
Won the first 2 games on the road and lost the series.
Let me tell. This is my
it
God.
This Isaiah in the YouTube chat. It happened this century.
Okay.
You want another hint?
No, I'm good at guessing. Hold on, I'm good guessing this so far. The Pacers aren't it. The Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see. The Bucks were eliminated by the No, it's not the
Isaiah
Bucks.
says Spurs Thunder. It's not Spurs Thunder.
It's not the Bucks. Is it an Embiid team? No,
DJ says Nuggets. Not the Nuggets.
not the Nuggets. The Lakers. The Lakers.
Nora. It happened this century.
That was 1-1.
No 90s.
That was 1-1. The Warriors aren't it. The Rocket. Man, it happened at that Bulls Heat series. That Bulls Celtics series was 2017. That's what's throwing.
Yes.
That's what's throwing me off here. You know. So 2019. I gotta lower the volume on this because I don't want to hear about the Celtics anymore.
I am Cabatak in the YouTube chat. We're excluding the bubble because there's no true West. There's no true West team. No true road teams. Don't look at the you. Don't. Okay. Someone in the YouTube chat got the series. I need the team. Who's the team?
Hold on. Lost the first 2 games at home. I'm trying to think of
won the first 2 games.
Right,
on
but the
road.
team that lost the first 2 games at home, I'm saying won the series. Yeah. The Dallas, the Kawhi versus Lucas series.
That's the answer.
Only home game that was won was Game 7. Okay,
yes.
That first round series.
Armand kept saying Clippers. Like, no, the Clippers lost the 2 games that won this series. I said I need a team that won the first 2 games and lost the series.
The Luka versus Kawhi first round series where both guys went nuts. Brunson got benched over the course of that series. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, for those in YouTube chat, it was the Mavericks. They won the first 2 on the road. In fact, Mavs won games 1 and 2 on the road. Clippers won games 3 and 4 on the road. Mavs won game 5 on the road. Clippers won game.
Oh, I know the series you're talking about.
Yeah. The only home game, the only home team to win was the Clippers in Game 7.
Yes. So my trivia question was, who was the last team to? Because Pacers. I won the first 2 on the road. Who was the last team to win the first 2 games on the road and lose the series? And it's the 21. And that began my Luka Doncic's origin villain. That was my origin story from Luka. Because I'm like, y'all keep telling me this dude is preseason MVP every year, and you lose that series. He was like,
he did do his part, Sean. Like he did his part.
Get it done. Get over.
Really? So
yes.
Him averaging 35 a game in the series is not.
Get over the. I'm sorry. You won the first 2 on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Win a home game. Just one. If you're who they say that you are, win a game on the road.
Sean.
No, I'm not gonna. No. Because we give no. You win the first 2, and everyone was like, "It's over." This that. And then when he loses, it's like, "Oh, when he lost to Kawhi," and it's like, "All right." What's the Paul George? I'm not saying it's his fault. What I'm saying
he
is,
lose to Paul George. He lost to Kawhi Leonard. Went nuts in that series. Come on.
I'm just saying.
I think you're.
The excuses that after that series, I was like, all right,
Okay.
Next season, Luka Doncic is the most interesting player in the NBA.
Is there a world where Luka goes into free agency?
No.
There's already been reporting about they're in discussions.
Laker for life. All right.
I mean, I'm with you.
I'm just strong here. That's a start.
All right.
Good defense counts.
It's good defense. All right. Oh, that needed. Oh, damn it. Mikal, would love you to hit shots this quarter, man.
Of course, my whole food order.
That's 0 for 7 now.
Yeah. Oh,
great
Jaylen.
Defense.
Nice defense. Oh man.
Great job. Great 2 defensive possessions right off the bat. Now, can you capitalize? That was a great shot to get Bridges that look.
All right, guys.
That was less good. Yeah, no. Cat, that was a turnover.
Eek. In drop.
That's the sort of pull-up that you do not concede. Why are you back in a drop?
That's a foul. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Why was Cat in drop there?
No idea. You're not wrong, Rich. He's he's 3 for 20 in the series. He also has that overtime where he hit that big shot. That's all that matters. Also was a defensive demon that stretch too. Jeez, Cat. That's become his go-to like no yes move. It reminds me of the Julius baseline move.
Yeah. Switch it. Don't play drop.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is more just non-defense from Cat. That was not defense. That was not any form of defense. That's taking away nothing. Okay, you got heart.
Yeah, Cat.
And instead you shot over the double.
Wide open.
The balance is not there right now.
Very lucky.
All right, early offense.
Ooh, Josh. There you go. All right, there you go.
That's okay. That's what we need. We need some of that Josh Hart in the game. We haven't really gotten any of it up until now.
He is 13 points.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten the pushing the pace and just Josh Hart coast to coast. Maybe there's been one other play.
There you go.
Okay.
Good defense. Way to get back. Whoa. All right. If you're feeling it, you're feeling it, Cat.
He is feeling it.
18 points. He looks gassed. Jeez. OG.
Oh, come on.
Well done, OG.
Yes.
Whoa.
No, my God.
Karl-Anthony. Yeah, Carl.
So, like...
Yeah, Benji. We said the same thing, man.
What did he say?
Cat and drop, 5 straight for JT.
Now, do we think they cold drop or Cat just spaced out?
You know what? Both are fair questions there, Sean.
Because I don't understand why we'd ever see drop against this team ever again after they torched us.
They're in foul trouble either. Yeah.
You can't play drop against this team because it takes nothing away. So, like, Towns came out here. He made 2 really tough shots. And it's like, oh, all right, Karl Towns is getting going. And then, but also had now 2 atrocious turnovers. He missed Hart when there was an opening for him to make the pass. Instead, shot 2-on-1, and he gave up 5 points in drop. So your net from all of that is 2 for 4 plus 2 turnovers plus 2 atrocious defensive possessions. So that's 2 on the positive side and 6 on the negative side. Like we're gonna look at this stat line and we're going to say, oh, Cat, 18 points on 14 shots. He's the only one scoring for the Knicks. He's not helping them win. He's just not. Not good enough. And Bridges is going to get all the shit for this game because he hasn't hit a shot. And look, he should get a lot of shit. You got to come out and hit shots. But
what is this game?
Just two very different types of bad games.
So it's just like The Price is Right? Oh, Section 311. Okay. All right. Didn't get great seats, but you get a gift card. Congrats. Oh, but it's a Wynn Resort. I mean, can you even afford to go to the Boston Harbor if you have to sit in Section 311?
Apparently.
Because
according to Uncle Bill, it was like finals prices to get in the building for game one.
Oh, okay. So just being in the building is enough.
Just being in the building, yeah.
Okay. I'm sure Bill Simmons can afford that, though. Him yes. And Dr. Bill, for that matter.
Yes.
What is that? Oh, well, he's
a doctor. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what does Dr. Bill do? But
no, he's
I'm curious
he's a
what kind of
he's a retired superintendent.
Oh, the doc is
he has PhD.
It's okay. That's what Rosina has. Okay.
Yeah, he was a teacher and then principal, move up the ranks.
Oh, okay.
I've been listening to Uncle Bill entirely too much.
Right,
yes, David Crock, you're right. He got his doctorate in education.
Okay, I like this.
That's a foul.
Yeah, he wound up for you, Cat. Ugh.
But he has to make the pass there.
Yeah.
And now we're 2 for 5 for Cat in this quarter with 2 turnovers. I mean, he made it.
Ooh. I was at Anunoby forced that.
It's good defense. It's good. They're playing good enough defense other than the Cat drop stuff. So frustrating.
Need that.
Got one, OG. Ugh. Yikes. OG team, I got you next break. Okay.
Come on. Can we just run on? Can we just be? If we were just serious, oh my goodness.
And it's like most. You got that, Mikal? Ugh. Man, these have no chance.
And now I hear BS about how
it's supposed to be his shot.
Give me that.
And another turnover.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're giving you this fucking game.
And the foul on Holiday. Okay, good.
I'm struggling with how much credit to give the Knicks for the fact that this is a 10-point game.
No, they're playing good defense. They're playing good defense.
They are.
Celtics are missing shots. You're forcing them to take. You are forcing them to take some difficult shots, though. Like the Celtics also don't get credit for the Knicks missing good shots. If you're going to do that, then.
Yeah, they're playing. It feels like the Celtics have missed more good shots. But...
Hi, Jeff.
Yo.
Need your vibes. Let's do this. Need this comeback here.
I don't know, guys. Is the death knell already ringing? I see a 10-point.
I'm right there with you, dude. I am right there with you. Down 10.
Boston showed up on defense. They look like a team that don't want to go down 0-2. And with all of that,
down 9.
They got to stop turning it over, though.
Turnover's a killer. No, I agree.
Good. Hands are up. That's a good sign.
Let them do it. Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
great
Good
defense.
There you go, Cat.
They are selling, man. Oh my God. Cat. Oh my God. Bang it.
Oh, they called an offensive
This
foul.
is the playoffs. You
Oh,
give
no
them
offensive
that
foul.
one.
I think
Please.
is he
Gotta
in the
challenge
circle? Is he in the
that.
circle?
Please challenge it
Yo,
on
Tibbs,
principle.
Tibbs, I do not care
Is he
if
in the
you lose
circle?
this.
Is he in the
I do
circle?
not
Are they
care
going
if
to
you
say
lose
he's in the
this.
circle?
Oh, they
I
said
do
no.
not
They
care
said
If he's in the
Are they gonna
circle,
say he's
that's
in the
one thing.
circle? All right,
he's
took
not.
the
He's,
charge.
no, that's
Fuck.
that's
It was
yeah, he's
outside
not in
the
the
circle.
circle.
Yeah. All
Great
right.
there.
Whatever.
Well, was he
It
still
looked
moving a little bit?
beautiful.
They're gonna give it to White if they
That's
challenge
the
it. I get
thing,
it.
yeah. It's
Yo,
not
fuck that, man. You gotta challenge that for the culture. We need that one. We need it.
In the regular
we're not
season.
going to JB. We're not going to JB Bickerstaff the button. No,
Yeah,
no, no,
in the
no, no.
regular season, I'm with
Okay,
you.
is that
Jeff.
an offensive foul with 2 elbows in his face?
I could argue it, yeah.
No, that's not an argument. That's a fact. You calling it? Let's call it what it is.
Rich, you're late. Sean, mute your mic if you're off stage, okay?
Wow. Yeah. Oh my God.
Take it. Hart's hurting them more than he's helping them tonight.
You gotta let that dunk stand, man.
That was so sick. That was so sick. Ugh.
That was
Man.
big boy. Okay.
This is oh my God.
Need you to do more there, Bridges.
There you go, Josh.
There we go. Okay.
Found him in a dunker.
Get him involved in the action. You know, move him into the dunker spot. Benji's been talking about this all year.
Pull up threes.
Yeah.
It's his first one.
Look, eventually these are going to start to go down. And that's an offensive foul on Cat.
Oh, he's getting teed up.
Yep.
Rough Cat quarter.
Really
rough Cat quarter. Jeff, I'm thinking their run, if they're going to make it, is going to happen when Mitch is in the game. It's similar to how it was in the game.
Oh, yeah. The Missoula scheme worked because Mitch was a game shifter.
Yeah. It was his game
changed
shifter
the whole
first
mood
quarter.
of the game.
Or
the
second
whole
quarter,
mood of
too.
the game. They had to get him out of
And
it.
if that's true, then the Knicks have bigger problems on their hands. Like, this is now 2 straight games where we're sitting here talking about, man, we're getting a Cat out of the game.
This was one of your keys, though. This was one of your questions. Will he be treated with kid gloves?
It was the question of the series.
Right.
It was the only question of the series.
Will they be able? And this was a conversation during the regular season, too. Like, outside of that last game against the Celtics, he really was a liability when, like him playing in drop.
Why is
and
Crack
now
drop? He's just. I think he's lunching.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe Tom Thibodeau decided, you know what, let's just go back to the thing that's killed us all season.
Yeah,
I refuse to believe
that ain't Tibbs. That ain't Tibbs. Man, I thought after the regular season that Cat had, I thought that he had built up enough favor and enough goodwill that nothing that he could do in this postseason could get us to a place after 1 year where it's like, man, this guy cannot be part of the answer. And I am sensing the train moving in that direction. That it's going to be 1 year.
Maybe I'm on the opposite end, but he's having one of the best games on the court. Maybe not defensively. This might be a bad quarter, but without him in the second, this is a 30-point game.
So, look, they're struggling to score. I totally agree that they're struggling to score overall. And he has made a lot of tough shots. And at some point in the playoffs, it does come down to like your best players versus my best players making tough shots. At this point, he has 18 points on 15 shots with 4 turnovers. Now, that's obviously a lot better than Jalen Brunson. It's a lot better than Mikal Bridges. It's even better than OG Anunoby. So
It's a defensive conversation at this point. Are you able to get enough stops with him on the floor? And they did in game 1. So it's my hope is that you're able to get enough stops in the fourth quarter of this game as well, that the fourth quarter matters.
Not to mention, our wings are getting bullied this game.
Wings are getting bullied. Rough Brunson game hasn't really done anything. It's been a very silent offensively too, which is weird. And to John's point just now, like OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges are combined 2 for 14 from the field right now. So
yeah, it's not going to get it done. Not going to get it done. The Celtics are playing like a team that don't want to go down 0-2. And even with all of that, I still don't.
I don't even think they were playing like a team that want to go down 0-2 because they were not. They were.
I think both things could be true. I think they're playing like a team that doesn't want to go down because they are obviously playing hard and they're getting after the ball with their offensive rebounds and everything. They're playing very sound defense. Their defense has not made any missteps. But they have also played tight on offense. And that's where the door is open,
Mm-hmm.
I think the Knicks have played good enough defense that it should not be an 18-point lead right now. So you look at the other side of the ball, and
that to your point, Jeff.
Everybody's stinking it up.
There's layers to it. Like
80% of the starters are stinking it up.
Yeah, like 68 points to this point in the game is probably good enough. It's the fact that they have 50 points. You know?
Yeah, oh my God. That was another energy shifter because he sent Derek White to hell. But we'll see.
Mitch in the game.
It's our ball.
Do they foul him?
Good look from OG.
Oh, Jason Kirsch, Tibbs needs to start Mitch game 3 early quarter. You're not getting that. And then OG team, nothing irks me more than this team not going after the ball with Cat at the 3-point line. Don't make him try to create at the 3. LOL SMH. I'm sorry that irks you, OG team. How's your day, Jeff?
My day is good.
Good.
My day is good to go.
Every time you log on, the flex of the Emmy behind you, man. I swear.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, I saw you and Kaz the other day with the dueling Emmys. Was interesting streaming.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking at. Oh my God, I'm looking at this. This Derek White OG play.
You think he should have challenged that?
You know what? At this point, I've seen them come back on this team without a challenge. It's the third quarter. Momentum shift play. You don't get it. All right, cool. But you do get it. Was it 50-57? And he just sent Derek White to hell. That could be a mental boost for your team too. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I'm more upset that the refs that clearly are letting certain stuff go did not let that go. Especially if he because you know what? I know exactly what they did. Jaylen Brown tried it. They called an offensive on Brunson. So now it's like quid pro quo.
Okay.
Jeff, it was an offensive foul.
I know it was, but what I'm saying is they're like, oh well, I guess it must be dunks is not going to get called. But I'm just saying he stepped back before he dunked. That's the only reason why I'm saying it could have been worth a challenge.
So my assumption is that the video coordinator was not looking at whether. Oh, geez. And it's a 20-point game again.
Again, where did the auto switch stuff go? And why do?
My assumption is the video guy saw what we saw, that Derek White is outside the circle and planted, and because it wasn't blatant enough, he said no, you can't challenge it. All right,
Okay.
Josh.
There we go.
This was the
You know
exact
what?
score
When they
when
went-
they came. John, you're about to say that, right? Go ahead.
Well, it was 75-55.
Oh, I was off.
Or was
Go
it
ahead.
72-52?
You're right. No,
No,
you're
Dwight
right.
hit 3.
It was
It was
75-55.
75-55. It was 75-55. And then OG hit
So-
and they weaved 2 straight threes.
Well, Hart hit the first 3, and then there was a White 3, and then the OG 3s started.
Uh-huh.
Could be.
That's good defense.
That's a good.
Uh,
It
See,
doesn't matter.
see.
Hard hit a 3. Someone hits a 3. Now OG has to hit 2 threes. And then it's the exact same thing. I was about to say, if OG hit a 3 there. It'd be
Come on, OG,
insane.
hit
Look
the-
for
oh my-
John.
Except it's a turnover. Yet another one.
Oh.
And another one.
And they botched it. Unbelievable.
No
That could
one
be a
wants to win
turning
this
point.
game.
That could be a turning point.
Come on.
You know what'll be a turning point? Getting this lead down to 10.
Again.
Let's see.
Again.
Ah.
Brunson, what are you doing?
I
What
Yeah.
the
Low-key,
fuck is
Brunson.
on
weird
your
Brunson
mind?
game. Yeah. Weird
3
Brunson
of
game.
11. 3 of 11.
Yeah, I'm telling you, motherfuckers ain't show up, man. They ain't show up. Whatever.
Switching Jason.
Sean,
Tatum.
it was an upper respiratory illness that's affecting his stamina, but we don't have a name for it. What
He
would
told
you say
us-
to they all
He
betting and
told
sweating?
us your conspiracy theory. It would make
Yeah.
sense. Yikes.
Oh.
Ah, guys. That can't happen. That can't happen either.
Wake up!
Oh, deuce. Where did the
Deuce,
defense
listen.
go? Where did the defense go? Okay. Cut into this, boys.
So you see, they're still willing to take threes up by 20 plus. They're still willing. Yep. You see it. Oh my God.
All right.
You got
Offensive foul.
Brunson. It wasn't, but I'll take it.
And
Yeah.
he was all in the restricted area, by the way. But
Actually, let's see.
Was he?
oh,
He's out,
excuse
he's
me.
out.
Sorry, I my bad, my fault.
Well done,
Yo,
JB.
Jeff is not gonna let this go.
Oh no, that OG done got me hot.
It was
I don't wanna see
filthy.
no
That's
more
why.
offensive
I
foul.
get it.
I
Believe
want
me,
to
it was
legislate it out.
filthy.
It's the playoffs, dog. You gotta let that one cook. Here we go. But wait, it's under 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're. I
It-
guess that's
Foul to
only at
give?
the end of.
No,
You
no,
can't do it under 2 minutes.
it's every quarter. It's the last 2 minutes every quarter.
I guess.
So why is he?
So let's see if they do it again. They're not doing it again. So maybe they-
if
someone
I
he
think
runs
maybe
out-
somebody just fucked up.
someone might have fucked up. All right,
on,
Josh.
Josh.
You
Need that.
got one. All right,
we
Josh
go.
Hart.
Okay.
3 threes tonight.
Wow, the Celtics with
Knicks-
a big dummy move.
Knicks leading scorer, Josh Hart.
If I told you
So,
Josh
like-
had 21,
Excuse me,
and
the
Cat had
game's
18.
leading scorer, Josh Hart.
Not what you want.
I
Oh
mean,
my God, that wasn't a diss? No, sir.
All right, good defense.
All right.
Bro,
I mean,
Joe
a little
Mazzulla
lucky,
is
but-
about to send Mitch to a tribunal.
Deuce,
Dude!
please.
Need this.
Please,
Yes,
Deuce.
he
All
does.
right,
Need
down
that.
down 12 again.
Here we go. Here we go.
I told you
Sean, we halfway, baby.
the run's gonna start when Cat leaves the game. This is the second straight game.
Cat, you should take this personally.
Mm.
It's a 12-point game
This is a 12-point game.
after everything that they've done or
Yes.
haven't done.
Yes. And still aren't doing, by the way. Mikal Bridges still hasn't hit a shot tonight. Jalen Brunson's still 3 for 12 from the field tonight.
Great tweet by Chris in Winfield. My man K Splash.
What was this tweet?
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
If you was watching the Summer Olympics, you know who this
Oh
legend
yeah,
is.
I got it. I know. I know the guy.
If I told you Josh had 21 points and Cat had 18, you would think the Knicks were running them out of the gym. This is crazy. This is I told Sean on betting and sweating. There is something going on. today, even in general, from the Champions League on, it has been a weird semifinals across sports. Very weird.
I think there's a lot about this game that's a little bit difficult for me to reconcile. I think the hardest thing is, like, Josh Hart has 21 points. Obviously, that's very good. Is he doing enough to make up for the spacing issue? I mean, he's taking threes now. He's made some, obviously. I don't know.
21 points, 1 rebound. It's a weird Josh Hart game,
strange.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
All right,
great
defense.
OG dig. Great OG dig.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Mm.
Needed that. He was
Yeah.
trying to draw the foul. It must have been trying to draw the foul because that looked like it's just an off-balance bad attempt.
Peyton Pritchard on you. You got to – come on, man.
1 to give.
Well, 2 for 1 at least. Peyton fucking Pritchard is guarding you. Nope. The dime package. Oh. He's going to take him inside.
Nickel.
Switch
it's the nickel?
Switch it.
Oh.
Switch it.
Send this shit. Yeah.
So, can you tell me what's the difference between the nickel and the dime package?
I think it's personnel.
Well, in football.
Well, no. As you can imagine, watched the reaction to the Brunson 3 1,000 times, and you guys both go, Sean. You go, Sean. What time is it? And you do this for the nickel package. I don't know what that means. So,
right. So the concept. So when they went to like this all defensive lineup at the end of games, I was like, I want to call it a lineup of death, but you can't do that because the lineup of death is offensively and defensively. So we're like, we need a name for this defense. So Jeff called it a dime package, but I'm like, it should be the nickel package because there's 5 players on the basketball court, and that's why he called it nickel.
Okay.
Now, why Jeff goes like this, when this means no huddle offense, I don't have no idea.
It's part of my crazy like a fox hand calling.
All right, so I'm about to generate. We had 3 entrants into our Fanatics $100 fan cash.
Nice.
So I'm gonna randomly. I wrote their names entered their names into random.org, where you can generate a random list organizer. Good luck to everybody. This is how we're doing it. I am doing it now. I'm gonna hit the button. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Who wins? Hit and randomize. Okay. Appa _BP wins. Okay. I think I did that right.
How many entrants? Did we get a lot of entrants?
We get 3, which I told them I would be shocked if we had several, and they were like, if we have to give 1 away each game, we're fine. But hopefully, like, doing it the first game then allows people to be like, all right, we'll do more. If they're giving away $100 each game. So.
Mitch really has been good defensively.
Mm-hmm. Both of their positive runs this game have been when Mitch was in the game. Yeah, Apple one. Okay.
Whew, man. Brunson 3 of 13.
Oh, that last one was 13. Damn.
And OGO is 7 quietly. Or 2 of 7, sorry. 2 of 7. It's just not it's not what I would call a high quality attempt there. It's a makeable look. No campaign, which I'm not surprised by.
Again.
I don't blame at all.
Dude, that home run 3 was not what you want.
Come on, Josh.
Josh cannot let that happen. That's inexcusable by Josh Hart. Inexcusable.
I'm with Kevin Danchevsky. What is this lineup?
What's
Like,
I didn't even see the lineup.
Hart, it's Hart, Mitch, OG, Deuce, and
Brunson?
who's the fifth guy? No, Brunson's on the
No
bench.
Brunson.
Is Bridges in?
I think it has to be Bridges. Yeah, it's Bridges.
So it's no Cat, no Brunson here. It's
the Hodor. It's
all
the Hodor
defense.
lineup.
It's heavy defense. It's the all defense lineup. Yeah, it's the all defense lineup.
It's Hodor. Hold the door.
It's
That's the lineup.
Hodor
the
lineup.
Hodor. That's the
Hodor
name.
That's
lineup.
the name.
That's the name. The Hodor lineup.
There you go.
What, for the dime or the
Goes
nickel?
in.
Bridges,
Mikal
finally.
Bridges. It's the Hodor lineup.
Gotta hold
Jeff,
the door.
it was 80,
Great scene.
90, 89 games. It
You
took,
can't.
or 90 games. It
Oh
took
my
to
God.
figure that
KP
out.
can hold?
There you
Nice.
go. All right.
Okay.
All right. Stand up.
Take your time.
Give it up.
See, who's going to get them into the offense? Because it's not going to be this guy.
That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
I mean, he's
Someone
the guy.
said a screen.
Cook? McCall.
Oh,
He
my
cannot.
goodness.
He just can't dribble when
They don't
there's
have a
when
point
there's
guard out
hands
there.
around.
Please go to Peyton.
Can't leave him open.
All right, Tibbs, you
But
tried it.
for transition D. But then again, that's a pick. It's almost like a pick 6. Need that.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Driving, you see Peyton Pritchard streaking, and you say, we're good.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna
about
track the plus
14?
minus of the Hodor lineup in this.
You don't have pivot fade?
No, I got it on thing.
Good block.
It's right here. I have the
Yikes.
ESPN thing.
Oh, Josh.
Wow. Oh my. There we go.
Very
Fill the
lucky.
floor.
Very lucky.
Pull that.
Need that.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm
honestly,
honestly, whatever happens the rest of this game, I'm happy he's now seeing shots go in against his team,
Yes.
which might be the most important thing. I mean, he can get hot. You can't just give him that. You gotta be.
That's out of bounds.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's cash.
Ooh,
Would have loved that to go down.
that would
That's
have
what
made it.
10-point
That would have
game,
made it
9 minutes
interesting.
left. Yeah.
That would have made it interesting.
Hold it down.
I like that
dudes.
he went for it. I like that he went for it. He's feeling it.
Mismatch.
Hold it down, Deuce.
Good defense.
It
Oh,
was good until then.
yikes.
Yeah.
That's a deep 3 with OG Anunoby on you.
Yeah, I mean, finish the possession. Foul him.
Just
Why are they
foul
not
him.
fouling?
KP, just foul him.
10-1?
Porzingis, what are you doing?
And one.
That's so funny.
Porzingis is out to
Yo,
lunch.
Porzingis got to sub out, bro.
That
He's
has
not-
to be an automatic foul.
He's a
Porzingis.
shell of his former self right now.
That's what COVID-19 will do to you.
Jeez, guys.
Allegedly.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
All right.
All right. No Tatum.
Give me this free throw.
All right. Cat in for
Get in
they
the
lost.
shot. I'll turn the water.
It was -2, by the way. It was -2, that lineup, Sean.
Who did
Not
Cat come in
terrible.
for?
He came in for Josh. Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Christ.
Yo, he is Chuck Knobloch out there. Full on yips. Poor guy.
Poor guy. 7 years in the league.
I can empathize with him as a human.
Got a chance to practice this here.
No, I'm sure he did.
Well,
I just empathize with the guy on the big stage doing something
Oh, we sure.
embarrassing. Like most humans do, John.
Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah, you don't. There you go. Good
That's
defense.
good D.
Trailer.
Good defense.
Trailer. Yo,
You gotta
Deuce
find him
never
there.
gives
You
this
gotta
man
find
the
him
rock.
there.
This dude
You gotta
never
find
gives
him as a
this man
trailer.
the
If
rock.
he's there as the trailer, you gotta find him.
Good defense. That's a good. Cat, go get that. Oh God.
They should have found. They should have
Lucky.
found Cat.
Very lucky. Oh, now it's gonna be.
Oh, come on.
Now these dudes are. Who said it in the chat? They're allergic to boxing out.
That was Armand that said that.
I mean, they are.
Damn.
Man, OG's been bad. On offense.
Oh, come on. You gotta get over that. That's terrible effort. That's atrocious.
I mean, it's just a poor decision. It was a poor decision.
These teams are
You thought he
setting
was going
basketball
under. I don't
back
think he
at
was
least
going under.
5 years right now.
I don't think he was going under. I think he was whatever. Oh my God, we can win this game.
Off a flip.
You guys have
If
one
he could
more run
dribble.
in you. You have one more run in you.
And
guys.
if the captain, if El Capitan was
Yeah,
going,
you're gonna need some Brunson heroics.
The
too.
door is open, bro.
Yeah.
The door, that's what's making this frustrating. The door is open. They just are stinking it right now. Oh my God, why are you giving it to me?
They're wide open the whole freaking night.
All right,
Okay.
Cal, 9 points this quarter. I see
He's
you wake
getting
up.
going. That's important. That's important.
the Celtics can't shoot this bad from three again. Yes,
As they shoot
can.
Exactly.
Now they aren't shooting this
Exactly.
much from three again, which is,
No,
I think, a
but-
telling thing.
Switch. Okay. Everything
Yeah, they're,
switched. Yes.
instead of shooting 60 times, they're shooting 35.
Mitch, you can't.
Okay.
Lucky.
All right.
Lucky.
That's
lucky.
That's one of those wide open ones there.
Yeah, put that one. That's a wide open
Yeah.
three that they can put in the stat.
That
book, not
one you
this
can-
45 that they was talking about.
No, 56.
No, it's
uncontested
56.
threes. 56
Well,
uncontested
56
That was
either
cap,
open or
man.
wide open.
That shit was cap. That's when you're using numbers to lie for you or to obfuscate the truth. Because there's a difference between me taking a wide open shot that's practice and when somebody's running at you. That's under duress.
Hold on.
That's under some type of duress.
They said that of the Celtics 63s, 56 were open or wide open. I
Yes.
completely missed this.
I thought it was 45.
They're
Oh,
saying the Knicks only
45
defended
were-
4 threes.
45 of the
Yes.
60 were quote unquote uncontested threes.
All right, that sounds ridiculous, but that sounds more
Well,
like
Well, when you think about the context of what uncontested means, it's how do I say it? If I pump fake you in the air and then I shoot and there's no visible hands up, it's technically uncontested. But if the guy I pump fake is making a side lunge towards me, then that isn't a comfortable three. I think there's a difference between wide open, uncontested. Like when I consider uncontested, that's like what Al Horford just shot.
mhm.
Like that's the spirit of uncontested.
This is Chris Forsberg.
Yeah.
NBA track-
So again, this just comes from the NBA tracking data.
So this is second spectrum.
No, it's not at Second Spectrum. It's if
No.
you go to, and we all have access to this.
So
all we have to
access
go
to
is
this.
go.
Oh, so this
if
is
you
that
Google
section on NBA.com where you just go open or wide open.
Yes.
no. Yes.
No,
yes,
so
that's
if
all
you
it
add
is.
up,
That's all this is.
If you add up the
Yeah, that's
open
all
and
it is.
wide open shots,
And they're saying the Celtics shot 56 open or wide open.
yes. Because even if you look at it, I was looking at the stats this morning. They said that like Tatum shot like 14 wide open threes. I was like, we are not watching the same game. That's why Lego lost his.
Yeah.
That's why they lost his. That's why he lost his shit because he was like 56.
I'll tell you this much. I'm so glad they won Thursday because this is 2 games that Boston is coughing up.
If we were sitting here watching them be this in it, Jeff, and they had lost game 1, it'd be
I would be
like
furious.
Man,
Furious.
missed opportunities left and right.
Right. But I'll tell you this much. If this is the Celtics for the series, this series is wide open.
Yeah.
Wide the fuck open.
So I will say this. I don't know about wide open because I am expecting that one Celtics game that they shoot like 24 of 50 from 3.
Yeah. It's coming.
But like I'm giving the Knicks more of a chance to be playing game 7 is where I'm at right now. Can
I give you my biggest fear right now?
Please.
The odds that they are not going to have the 24 for 56 or 26 for 54, whatever game that we know is coming. The odds are that game is that at least game 3 or 4 is going to be one of those 2 games, right? Or that's going to be a game.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you're not winning that game. Sorry, you're not.
Hopefully it's not Saturday.
Oh, why?
Because it's your birthday.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
I do. It's my friend's birthday. And it's a home game. I'd like them to win at home.
All right, it's a 10-point game. But my point is that then you have to win the other game, Whereas you got this gift today. And, I mean, look, it's a 10-point game, so let's see.
Horford should have shot that 3. I don't know why you're deciding. All right, they're down 10. Mikal Bridges, they are down 7, folks.
God,
they called it a 2. They called it a 2.
Oh well.
I actually think
they can review that later.
They will next. So we might get a point later. Why is getting dropped?
Lucky.
Oh God,
again, lucky. Lucky.
Right,
they've gotten so lucky.
That's one of those open shots. Open shots.
Unbelievable that
they're really down 8.
Come on, Mikal.
Screen. Come on.
Oh my God. All right, Jalen, be a hero.
Pull, Captain. Ooh!
No.
He got fouled?
All right, at least
thank you. That hit the rim.
So that was a little bit on Bridges for dribbling into nowhere. So Bridges gets the ball. I'm watching the replay. Bridges gets the ball with 15 left on the clock. Dribbles, gets the matchup, and then Brunson gets the ball with 3 seconds left. So Bridges basically dribbled around for 11 seconds.
Yeah,
it's a grenade. But that should have been a shot clock violation.
Derek didn't let him land.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a fucking foul.
Of course it is.
And it's a shot clock violation.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that was a foul. That's the first. I feel I'm getting the sense that people are very aggrieved by the refereeing tonight.
It's a bit chaotic. I don't know how inconsistent it is, which is all I look
it's
at.
It's not enough to swing the game.
Yeah,
but it's enough to make certain calls on the margins that can stop runs and stuff like that. I wouldn't call this a rough game though.
Here comes Josh.
No, not for me.
You got it? That'd have been
okay.
The one, yeah. Josh Hart.
That's a Josh Hart ball.
Down 7.
That's a Josh Hart ball. That's a 70-30 ball.
We're in clutch time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are. My goodness.
Well, no, because the score is not within 5. But yeah,
yeah.
it's
Good
You all
point.
right?
Good point.
I'm not allowing myself to buy into this actually happening. I'm just telling you right now.
I am. I'm very in. Win this game.
I'm with you, John. I'm with you. You got it, Josh.
Life.
So lucky.
Life.
Every missed 3 by Austin makes me more upset, not more happy, because I'm like, these are going to go down at some point.
I like missed 3, so they make me happy.
This game, the Celtics fans have more of a. Oh my goodness!
How did that find him?
Need that.
Got one. Josh Hart.
Josh Hart.
Oh.
All right.
Stuff, no way.
This game, I'm more willing to think. Oh my, Josh!
You know what? He fell out of bounds. Although
Come
he
on,
probably had time to get back. I hope he's okay.
Yes. Josh should have taken the midi, by the way, on that last possession.
Yeah.
That was on him. That's what I mean. It's been a weird Hart game. Like, I know he scored a lot.
There you go.
Okay,
down 5.
That's an
There you
and
go.
one too. That's another and one.
We are really down 5.
Now we are in clutch time.
Yes. Now we're in clutch time. No way. No fucking way, guys.
Switch it. Just switch it.
Switch it. No. Oh my gosh, they're getting lucky. Oh my god.
This is the game where you're like, this. You can tell me about the 3-point shooting. Need that.
Mitch. Damn. All right, they're not in the penalty.
Very smart.
Not penalty. That's smart. All right, Zach.
They're really down 5 with 2.5 left, or 2:45 left. Steph Bondi, man. Even if the Knicks lose, the Knicks have so much more heart than the Celtics.
So here's my question to y'all.
What's up?
They're missing these threes, right? They're missing these open threes. How much does fatigue and wearing down in the game do you think has to do with it?
I'm sure
my take is this shit is basketball hubris, and eventually someone has to make them pay. I don't know if it's the Knicks. But eventually someone has to make them pay. It's basketball hubris, man. They take a few twos, and we're not even talking about this.
I'm actually going to look what the shot distribution in the second half is. They made a concerted effort. John, right in the first quarter, we were like, oh, they've taken a ton of twos.
I'm listening to
game. Second half.
Yeah, Jeff, it's such a difficult question for me to answer, and I think for anybody to answer. I just I don't know. Like, the percentages say the math says that these are good shots. Maybe not every one of them. Some of them, though. A lot of them. And yet, there's just always been more variance with 3-point shooting. So, I don't know. I don't have a great answer. I don't.
First half,
I just don't.
First half, the Celtics shot 29 twos and 21 threes of their 50 shots. That's their shot distribution. Second half,
is a 3-pointer now.
Oh, so they're down 4. Yep,
Yeah.
80. They just changed 86-82. In the second half, the Celtics have shot 22s and 19 threes. So it's almost 50-50, which is a significantly different shot distribution than it was in the first half.
But honestly, I have less problem with these shots that they're taking today than game 1. Game 1 was silly, especially the third.
Oh, it was egregious.
These are good looks.
Sorry, the Celtics.
We're getting
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah.
These are good looks the Celtics
Grab a chair,
are
buddy.
taking. I think the
Yo,
The fact that they put that Bridges 3 back,
the down
that
4,
they put it to a 3.
get a point back on a timeout.
So John, technically, we were in crunch time.
we were in
for a
clutch
little
time
bit
that whole
longer.
time. Yeah, I need to retroactively go back. What was I going to say? The OG dunk now looms large in my head at the moment because that's 2 points there.
But
I don't think they would have overturned it. It's that they called the foul. That's more what I'm upset
I'm not gonna
about.
get on Tibbs about that.
He literally
leads
the league in challenges overturned. If his video guy said don't challenge it, don't challenge it.
It's not
as you always say, Andrew. It's not him.
Oh, no, I
It's the guy with
know.
that-
I said
yeah.
it's not Tibbs. I'm saying I'm not mad at Tibbs for that.
I know you're not, but
Yeah.
I just want to point that out because you've been consistent about this for a long time now. Tibbs has maybe not nothing to do with it, but
the man
very little
turns
to do
to the man with the screen and says,
and he sees this or this,
yes,
or whatever.
and that's the whole process because he can't be bothered with like the technology entering into the game. So
Mitch is still in the game. They're not in the bonus yet. Well, because OG was gassed.
Yep, there you go.
There we go.
They're fouling Mitch.
You know what? If we leaving here with something.
Oh, here comes
we
OG.
leaving here with something.
Get in the game. Yeah, he has.
Yup. Exactly.
Get in the bonus.
Exactly.
Yeah, get in the bonus. All right, Mitch, get ready.
But they're not in the bonus yet. Or is it for
I think the next one they are.
So he's just letting them ring it up.
He's just letting,
Yeah. Go ahead. Get
Go
your
ahead.
fouls. And then Brunson and the rest of the team have.
This is also smart by that maniac Missoula because he just stopped. He just killed the momentum of the game. I mean, slightly because the Knicks were on the momentum. You get what I'm saying?
It was already a stoppage, though. Like in theory,
I get
right.
what you're saying.
They were already coming out of a timeout, so it's just 2 more stoppages.
Do they have four?
Now they're in the penalty.
Smart.
So actually.
So off ball that's a great play call.
That's
a fantastic.
Oh my god,
that's a fantastic play. What a play call!
Hey,
great play call.
Oh my
that
god.
man in the fourth. That man in the fourth, and that was a foul. Josh got fouled. Cat got fouled.
Oh my god, guys! Oh my god!
I still don't believe.
Don't. We got you.
We got you. We got you, John. We'll take you home. We're good. Oh my god.
They're not doing this to me. Not tonight.
Come on, Cat. All right, down
one.
Oh my god.
Strap up.
72 run.
You didn't find it. All right, it's fine. Zach is sitting next to me watching the rest of this game.
Okay.
I would.
Oh my gosh.
Yup.
They're not doing this to me.
Told you. What do? They fling. They play in Knicks basketball now.
All right. Bring Josh into it.
Come on. Set a screen. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. They're winning. Oh, my God. They're winning.
This to me. They're not doing this to me.
They're winning with 2 minutes left.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Celtics team total under. Celtics team total under.
Good call. Good call.
These clowns have 86 points.
Give me that.
They're not doing this to me.
Fucking talk about
I swear to God, they're not fucking going to do this to me.
Oh, my goodness. I would take Zach. I would have you on. I would have you listen, but there's a lot of bad words. Come on, set a screen.
Bridges. Oh, almost, Josh. Almost, Josh. That was a good look, Mikal. All right. Don't let him shoot the 3.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
Knicks aren't in the penalty yet. That was one to give. That was a good foul by Brunson. Hi, Zach. Oh, my God. They're up 1.
Wow, and that is the first in the last 2 minutes. Right.
Hart just mistimed it. He just mistimed the jump there.
That's forcing it. Oh, my God. They can't make anything. Oh my God!
They're not
they're up
fucking doing
three!
this to me. Why do you do this to
Go
me?
back, go back.
Why?
Oh my God!
He's pulling. That's fine.
No, I'm not okay. I am
Line.
once again not okay.
Send him to the line. Oh my God!
Okay.
You gotta.
Oh my God!
All
You
right.
can't.
All right. John,
John-
try not to curse. That's
John's
all
going
I
to
ask.
some places. John's
Actually,
going to some
curse
places.
all you want. Zach, just ignore it.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm at the point where no, I'm not at any point right now. I'm still.
No,
We're
not
at
at
this
any
point
point.
right now. We're at this
not at
point.
any
at this
points.
point. I'm at
Do
this
not
point.
believe,
I'm at this
John.
point.
Do not believe.
Nobody
John, stay where
believes.
you are.
Nobody
where you are.
disbelieves. Nobody
where
house
you are.
bunnies.
Keep your
Everybody
heart.
stay
Keep your
where they
heart.
are at the moment. Okay, up 1, 44 seconds left. Oh my God.
Come on. One basket. One basket. Run a play. Run a play. Go swing. Got the switch. Got the switch. Oh my goodness. He stepped out. He stepped out. Josh, you have to make the pass to Josh, Jalen.
Hmm.
You learned from Miami. You have to make the pass.
Mm.
Well, that's better than a fast.
24 seconds left. Oh my God.
You have to make.
Oh wait.
Hodor.
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 Okay.
Hodor.
Hodor. Oh my God.
So
Guys.
OG stepped out of bounds when he was trying to throw it off.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, hold it. Please hold this. Oh my God. He's actually calling a timeout.
Oh, Mizzou called it.
Yeah, he actually called the timeout because the Knicks were able to put a set defense in. Their best defensive personnel.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Ain't no more thing in this rap thing. This is lame. Don't fuck with this thing. John, stay where you at. John, stay where the fuck you at.
Oh my
Please.
God.
Somebody was showing the cat picture on their phone during this. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. Game 3 is Friday night?
No.
Saturday.
Game
Not-
three is
no,
Saturday.
Saturday.
afternoon.
Saturday.
What?
So I didn't see where Hart was when Brunson pulled, or for that matter, how many seconds left? How many seconds left on the shot clock?
He ran it down, I think.
He ran it down. Yeah. Jalen had a
Like,
step back on the corner he likes.
that's his
I
spot.
didn't hate it. I didn't hate the shot, to be honest. He just missed it.
I mean, look, it's an objectively kind of crazy shot. Not crazy shot, but it's like if it wasn't Jalen, if it wasn't Jalen, it'd be
Stop.
different.
Hodor.
One stop. For the rest.
Hodor.
One stop, Hodor.
Look.
Oh, jeez.
What in the?
What was that?
A breakdown.
You came out of timeout, and that's what happened. You come out of a timeout, and this is what happens.
So it's
Green.
It's just Mitch getting
Oh,
flat-footed.
Mitch.
Yeah, it's just Mitch being
Oh,
flat-footed.
they
good call.
played that right. They played that the right way all along.
All right. Down 1 with seconds left.
Well, guess what? Either we win or we lose. Well, no, take it early.
No.
Take it early.
Either we win or we lose.
No.
I'm there with that.
I'd rather them shoot it with
Well,
9
yeah.
seconds left.
If they get a good
No,
shot,
you got to give yourself time. I think.
Yeah, give yourself time.
Is it finally time we get the Brunson buzzer beater?
Oh my God.
Is it finally time?
Oh.
So what was that? A 21-2 run?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, he got Mitch off balance terribly.
Okay.
No, it wasn't a foul. Buddy.
You gotta see that coming if you're Mitch. Interesting.
Steal
So
this
the 5
boy.
starters. Okay.
Steal this, boys.
All right. There it is. And
It's a
one!
foul! Oh my God!
Almost.
And because
Almost got
they
it.
decided
Almost got it
to
to
hack a Mitch, they are in the penalty.
Yep.
Knock these down, Cap.
That's a foul right there.
Knock these down, Cap.
Exactly. Where'd you go?
Come on, Cap.
Knicks at 1 timeout left, by the way.
All right.
All right.
They're gonna go.
There.
They're
By
gonna
the
go.
way, they're gonna go
They're
on
gonna
this
go.
free
Yep.
throw. They're going.
That's why they're bringing in Mitch for Cat now.
Yeah,
So,
here's the Hodor. Here's the Hodor lineup.
well, not the full one because Brunson's at the
It's
line.
the partial Hodor.
It's the
It's
the hoe.
the hoe. Let's hope it's the door. It might be the hoe or the door.
All right.
I love how far we're
Matter
going
if
with
he
this
doesn't hit.
analogy. Come on, Brunson, knock this down. All right,
Great.
up one. Up
All
one.
right, they're going. No, they're
Okay.
not keeping the timeout.
Of course
Gotta
they're not.
stop. Gotta stop.
Come on. He's gonna. Come on,
Yeah,
Mitch. You
dig,
said this yourself.
Dig. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! We're up to 1! They did it again! They did it again!
One more time.
They did it again!
No, they couldn't do it. Next money line plus 400.
Next money line!
Plus 400. They did it again. John, never believe. Never believe because they're gonna cash it in. We are not scared. We are not afraid. We are the New York Knicks. This is what we do. We put the team together for this. We
What?
put the team together for this. You gotta come to New York now. Put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt.
What?
Mikal again. Same spot, same result.
What happened?
You know what happened, John? We finally got the gods on our side. Finally. This used to happen to us. It doesn't happen anymore, I believe. You know what, Josh? We're not comparing to last year anymore because last year didn't do this. Last year didn't do this. Last year didn't do this. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
John.
He was 6-19 and we won.
John.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right, I gotta go do a post game.
Yeah.
No.
No, you stay
Not yet,
right here.
not yet. Hold
You
on.
stay right here.
Hold on. Let's say it for the record officially. The New York Knicks have a 2-0 lead on the Boston Celtics in the second round of the NBA playoffs.
This is why you play the games. This is why a game is not played in Microsoft Excel.
Wait.
It's played on the hardwood. It's played on the hardwood.
I repeat.
What happened?
This is our
They
team,
just won.
bro.
This is who they are, John. This is who they are.
Their identity.
Yo, Jeff, yo.
This is their identity.
John. You know what happened? You actually know what happened? Close your ears, Zach. The
Close your
Celtics fucked around and they found out.
Tell them, son. All them fucking threes. It's hubris. It's basketball.
I'm about to take one of these THCs from Cornbread.
Yeah, man.
It's
I just
basketball hubris.
I'm gonna sign us off.
Yeah.
I need it to be said again for the record. First two
Shout out to
games in
Cornbread.
Boston. First 2 games in Boston. The New York Knicks have a 2-0 lead in the second round against the Boston Celtics.
And
I'll see you on the post game.
See you on the
Yes,
post game,
sir.
folks.
The New York Knicks are 2 wins away from the
From the
Eastern Conference
conference
Finals, and 3 of the next 5 games are in Madison Square Garden.
Unbelievable.
What happened? What happened, Sean? Kobe,
Unfucking
no
believable.
disrespect, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, but this is the old Tatum, the Kobe system Tatum that want to take them fadeaways.
Mhm.
You know what happened? We got into their head. Now they don't want to take the they don't want to take the shots that work because they want to prove they're ethical. And sometimes even ethical people lose a court case.
Jesus Christ.
They are political prisoners
Andrew,
of the New York
I
Knicks.
did like 3 clips. I don't know if you can see them. I clipped.
Let me
Like,
see.
Woo!
I got him. Thank you, Sean.
so the first clip is 3 minutes long because I want it from that includes when John was like, I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe.
So that I'll put together. Later.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine.
Yeah, this is shot worthy. Yo, how you know what this is like? This is like wrestling after Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. What are you supposed to do? Like you're the Denver and OKC are the main event, allegedly.
They were down 20 twice in 2 games.
I genuinely don't believe what just happened.
Straight. Yo, wait, hold on. It's the Knicks and the Pacers who have done this now twice in one playoff series. The Knicks just entered that Pacer territory. Everything is wrestling, bro. I think we're on a collision course.
Wrestling.
I think we're on a collision course to avenge last year.
I think I rolled my ankle.
How did you roll your ankle?
All right. I thank you, Jeff, for bringing the vibes. Thank you, Sean, as always.
You already know, bro.
Good luck, Charm.
Watch
All right,
Casual
good luck,
Friday
Charm.
this Friday. Shout out to
I'm
Zach.
coming on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Heck yeah! I can't wait to see you there, buddy.
Zach, you gotta buy me a drink, Zach. I'm taking
you want to go to the watch party on
Benji
Saturday?
and all right, I have to run. I have to go.
All right, we
You
have to
guys-
go. All right,
later.
Later.
Yeah, I guess bye. Yo, what are we supposed to do at this? Like, I'm about to just go trolling. Let me go start trolling. Hold on, I'll be right back.
We're gonna listen. All right. Look, that Dirty Dancer. I don't have that much power. Look, this team, man. Too old for this. All right. There's a watch party Saturday night. My son wants to go to. He's 9 years old. His mother's gonna say no, but we'll try. For Jonathan Macri, for Jeff J, for GMAC, I'm Sean with a W. I can't believe this.